Good morning. How are you? Are you in pain this morning? It's kind of hard to be magical when you're in pain. It's kind of hard to feel magical when you're in pain. Did you know that you have a healing resource right at your fingertips? These things right here, your best healing resource. So, one of the things that we can do is we, as magical human beings, and I believe we as human beings in general, can heal ourselves. We have healing power in our hands. Now, I'm not going to use the R word because there's so much um, different opinions about it should be done this way, it should be done that way. But if you're in pain and you're in chronic pain and you don't have the time or the resources to go and be trained, what do? It's called healing energy. Use your hands. So, the term that is used when you're being trained in the healing energy is universal life flow. Now, you've heard me say, if you've watched any of my YouTube videos, you've heard me talk about God goo, um, divine energy, the source, the creative force. I think one religion calls it the Holy Spirit. We do not have God inside of us. We are God. Body, mind, and spirit. We are made of the energy of the One. This energy creates. That's its job. It creates. And we are little aspects of the One. So I like to use the analogy of the raindrop. It's like the cloud is the originator of the rain that falls to the ground. It's where the rain comes from. In certain atmospheric conditions, those hydrogen molecules and oxygen molecules that make up the cloud begin to stick together. And when it gets heavy enough, when those combinations of hydrogen and oxygen get heavy enough, sticking together, they separate from the cloud and they fall to the ground as water. That's my analogy for our relationship to source energy. So, as an aspect of source energy, you have all rights and privileges that source energy has. Now, one of the rights and privileges that you have is to heal yourself. So, I like to talk about morning routine. I like to talk about setting intention for the day so that when you leave your house or when you start your day, you're kind of in a magical headspace because it's so hard sometimes in our lives to remember that we are magical. Hi, Freya. This is one of our cats, Freya, who always thinks she wants to get on me, but she really doesn't want to. So she'll partially get on me and then she'll back away. Um, so, so as your morning routine, yesterday I talked about doing a divination. Um, it only takes a minute. Whatever you do in the morning should only take a minute to set the intention for the rest of your day. You can you can sit down for a few moments as part of your morning practice and put your hands on your body And I suggest that you sit in a chair that's not too comfortable, um, because healing energy feels very good, and it's it has a tendency to make you want to fall asleep. So put your hands on your lap or on your abdomen or on your heart and clear your mind. Okay, now if you're a meditator like I am, this is this is a little easier to do. I don't believe that we ever completely clear our minds during meditation, but you can clear your mind somewhat. And when you have a thought, you can gently dismiss that thought and try to hold that place. Try to hold that place inside of yourself where there is no sound and no pictures. And do this for about, I would say, no more than 15 minutes a day. Because there again, you don't want your magical morning routine to be cumbersome. You don't want it to be um, something that causes you stress in the morning. You want it to be something that really lends to setting the intention for your day. And you're going to have to do this every day. You're going to have to get into a habit of doing it most mornings. And I think if you do this, you will see an improvement in the pain. And just keep doing it. Keep doing it every morning. Show yourself some love and let yourself get a little bit of healing. Okay, that's all I have to say. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.